On behalf of Sheba Group of School Management, I welcome all the 9th standard children for this online class. So our school management as well as and our school teachers not feeling happy now. You know one thing, they want your presence. So they eagerly want you to come to school. So definitely that day will come soon. We are waiting for the reopening day. Before that, the school planned to give some work to you through this online class. So definitely I think you have to cooperate with the school management and do this work daily and send it daily without fail. And we need the kind cooperation of all parents also for this to encourage your children. Okay. So in this COVID situation, first of all I want to advise you to sit at home and do the work properly. Concentrate in your academics. Already we started the lessons, so concentrate in academics and obey your parents. Okay. So in this session I want to discuss you about the what subject, what you all think? Science. What is science first of all? Science is, plays a major role in the world. The food we eat, the cloth we wear, the furniture we use all involve science. For example, if you want to live in India or if you want to go to any foreign countries, without science we cannot able to live. That everybody knows. So science is the most important subject among all in the childhood days in human life. Okay. So in science, 9th standard science in syllabus, the first lesson given is what is measurement. So in measurement, I want to teach you something today because this is the first class. I don't want to give a board lecture and all to you. Measurement, we are going to talk about measurement. See, lesson 1, measurement. First of all, what is measurement? It is the basic of all scientific things. What is measurement? It is the basic of all scientific things. It plays a major role in daily life. So daily life, day-to-day life, you definitely come across the word measurement. So if you want to buy a milk, buying a cloth, or if you want to move from one place to another, all involves measurement. Without measurement, nothing we can do. So in physics, there is one important definition is there for measurement. Physics means for all the terms there is a definition and constant values are given. So definitely you have to study that. Measurement is defined as the determination of size or magnitude of a quantity. So children, you say this, keep the book with you. So the book will help you to read all the definitions. Measurement is defined as determination of size or magnitude of a quantity. It is the determination of one size or magnitude of a quantity. So under measurement, we are going to talk about physical quantities. Physical quantities. What is physical quantities? It is a quantity that can be measured very easily. So very easily you can measure. That is called what? Physical quantity. First of all, two definitions I said now. Measurement. Measurement is what? Determination of size or measurement of a quantity. So physical quantity, in that you are going to talk about physical quantity. It is a quantity that can be measured very easily. It can be divided into two types. See, this physical quantity can be divided into two types: fundamental quantity, derived quantity. See, measurement, you have physical quantity. Under physical quantity there are two types. One is fundamental quantity, another one is derived quantity. So what is fundamental quantities? This is the main thing. Okay, quantity which cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantity. This is a major. Using this only you can able to measure some other. So this is the major one. So quantity, that is the meaning for that. Quantity which cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantity. So this is the leader. This fundamental quantity is the leader of all the quantities. So this cannot be measured in terms of any other physical quantity. That is called fundamental quantity. Example, length, mass, time, temperature. So under fundamental quantity you can able to say some examples. That is what I said. One is length, very important. Length, the term length is very important. Then mass, then time, then temperature. 4 examples are given under this fundamental quantity. Children, all of you remember in your mind, under fundamental quantity there are 4 examples. What are the 4 examples? One is length, another one is mass, the third one is time, the fourth one is temperature. Okay. Then moving on to the derived quantity. What is derived quantities? Quantities that can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantity. That is, using fundamental quantity you can measure this. So this will come under fundamental quantity, that only called derived quantities. Okay, so this can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantity, that is known as derived quantity. Example, area, volume, density. What are the three examples? Area, volume, density. So first I talk about measurement, definition, then under measurement we got physical quantities. Under physical quantities we got two types. One is got fundamental quantity, other one is derived quantity. That example you have to print in your mind. What are the examples I said under fundamental quantity? Length, mass, time, temperature. What are the three examples I discussed under this derived quantity? Area, volume, density. Okay. So this measurement 2 mark definition, physical quantity definition, fundamental quantity definition, derived quantity definition, all with examples you have to write in a notebook and you have to practice. First you read and write, okay. Then we are moving on to unit. What is unit? See, unit. Physics means the very major word we come across is what is unit. Unit is a standard quantity. Unit is what? A standard quantity with which unknown quantities are compared. So this is the standard quantity. So unit, without unit, no physics. Okay, unit means what? It is a standard quantity with which some unknown quantities can be compared. Okay, definition of unit. What is the definition of unit? So very important. This is your another short answer question. Unit is defined as a specific magnitude of a physical quantity. It gives a physical quantity is there, no? Unit is important for all physical quantities. Okay, that only the meaning for that. It is defined as a specific magnitude of a physical quantity. Okay, so unit, there are three terms or there are three types. We are going to discuss one by one. SI system, fundamental unit, derived unit. SI system of unit, fundamental unit, derived units. Okay, unit definition you have to study. Okay, under unit you got three types: SI unit, fundamental unit, derived unit. Okay, children, first we learn about SI system. What is SI system? What is the expansion? SI means what? International system. So SI, what is the expansion of SI? International system of units. It is the most modernized unit. Okay, most modernized units and improved form of previous system of units. It is acceptable in all the countries. SI system means it is acceptable in all the country. All the country people accept this unit. So only we are calling it as international system. Okay, it is acceptable in all the countries. So only we are keeping the name SI system, International System of Units. That is called SI system of units. What is fundamental units? The units which are used to measure the fundamental things, fundamental quantities. So unit which are used to measure the fundamental quantities are called fundamental units. The units which are used to measure the derived quantities. We already seen, no, fundamental quantity, derived quantity. So for that some unit is given. Okay, for that some unit is given. So only fundamental unit and derived unit. Okay, children. Okay, I talked about units now. Children, SI system I said, fundamental unit I said, derived unit. I want you to read it again. What is SI system? What is expansion? International system of unit. For that, what I can explain, it is acceptable in all countries, so only it is called, named as International System of Unit. Fundamental unit means for fundamental quantity we want some unit, that is called fundamental unit. For derived quantity we want some unit, that is called derived units. Okay, so let us discuss some important units. Okay. First, length. What is length? You know, length is one important term used in physics. So it is the unit for length is what? Meter. What is the unit for length? All of you say meter. And what is the symbol for meter? You can use short letter M. Okay. Length. What is the unit for length? Again I repeat you, meter. What is the symbol for length? Meter. Small m. Okay. Next one, mass. Without mass you are buying some provisions and all in a store, provision store, for where you are using what unit? What unit? Kilogram. What unit? Kilogram, 1 kilo, 2 kilo, half kg, like that we are saying, no. So that is called kilogram. Mass, weight. Mass means weight. That weight is always used by what unit? Kilogram. Kilogram. What is the symbol? Kg. Kg is the symbol given for kilogram. Then time. Time is one important factor in all human life. You all know that time is one important factor. So what is the unit for time? Second. What is the unit for time? Second. So every second, each and every second is important, like that we are saying, no? So second is one important unit for time. So the small letter S you can use. Short form for second, small letter S you can use. Then next, temperature. Temperature is also one important parameter we come across in our daily life. So what is the unit given for in physics? Kelvin. So we are measuring the temperature in Kelvin, no, 100 Kelvin, 101 Kelvin, like that. So Kelvin and Fahrenheit are the two units is there, but Kelvin is the standard unit. So Kelvin, what is the symbol used? Capital K. So temperature is measured in Kelvin. Capital K is the symbol. Then electric current. Electric current, what is the unit for electric current? Ampere. So 1 amp, 2 amp, 3 amp, like that we are saying, no, 0.5 amps. Like that. So ampere is the standard unit for current. What is the symbol used? A, capital A. Okay. So children, these are some important terms. For that we are discussing the units. First is length. The unit is meter. The short notation is m. The next is mass. The unit is kilogram. Short notation is kg. Time. Second is the unit. S is the short notation. Temperature. Kelvin is the unit. K is the short notation. Current. Ampere is the unit. A is the short notation. So we are going to discuss length in detail. Now we are going to discuss length in detail. What is length? What is length? Everybody know what is length? Length is the distance between the 2 points. It is the distance between the 2 points, one edge to another edge. This table I am taking as an example. How we measure the length. This distance and this point and this point you have taken, and distance between these 2 points is called what? Length. So I am defining length now. Distance between the 2 points. What is length? It is the distance between the 2 points. SI unit I already informed to you. It is meter. Length. So we are discussing about length now. So small distances you can measure easily. What about the large distances? For example, in astronomical objects like sun, star and all, we are calculating the distance. No, how we are measuring that? Okay. For that, suppose if you want to measure the large distances, astronomical objects example. So we make use of three terms. One is called astronomical unit. The next one is called light year. The third one is called parsec. Okay, parsec. Astronomical unit. Short form is what is AU, capital A and capital U. Astronomical unit. What is that? I will define now. When I am teaching, you can even take the notes also, so that you can easily understand. You can take a pen and a notebook and you can write it also, and you can read it, because this is called running notes, you know. So you can, at the time of listening, you can able to write something. So what is AU? It is the mean distance of the center of the sun from the center of the earth. Center of the sun from the center of the earth. So it is a distance of the center of the sun. From where it is calculating? From the center of the earth. So one constant value is given for the astronomical unit. One astronomical unit equal to what is the value? Constant value 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. Okay, astronomical unit. So when you are coming across this type of constant values, you have to memorize, because it will be asked in objective type questions. What is the value for one astronomical unit? 1.496 into 10 raised to the power of 11 meter. Astronomical unit is first of all what? For measuring the large distances. For measuring the large distances. What type of distances? Astronomical objects. So only this word comes, astronomical unit. Okay. Now next is light year. What is light year? Distance travelled by the light in 1 year. So 1 year the distance travelled by the light in vacuum. Vacuum means without air, you know. So the distance travelled by the light in 1 year in vacuum, that is equal to, one value is given for 1 light year. What is that value? 1 light year equal to what value? 9.46 into 10 raised power 15 meter, 10 to the power of 15. So 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter equal to 1 light year. So we will ask you in one more question, what is the value of 1 light year equal to dash? you have to pick the correct answer. 4 options will be given. They will change the powers. 10 power 15 is the correct answer. So 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter. Okay, it is a distance. What is light year? Definition I said. Distance traveled by the light in 1 year in what condition? Vacuum condition. Okay. Now next is parsec. Unit of distance used to measure the astronomical objects. So distance of the astronomical objects. So unit of distance used to measure the astronomical objects outside the solar system. What is the condition? Outside the solar system it is measured. So 1 parsec is equal to, one value is given, 3.26 light year. What is 1 parsec value? 3.26 light year. Okay children, so what are the 3 terms given under the length for measuring the large distances? Astronomical unit, light year and parsec. So today in physics we discussed about this measurement lesson. So under measurement is the basic thing in all scientific values. So measurement is it plays an important role. You all know that without measurement nothing is possible. So under measurement there is a physical quantity. Physical quantity definition I already informed. It is a quantity that can be measured very easily. Very easily you can measure this physical quantity. Under physical quantity you got 2 terms. Fundamental quantity, derived quantity. This is the major. This can be derived means this is deriving from the fundamental quantity. Okay, fundamental quantity 4 examples I have given. Length, mass, time, temperature. Derived quantity 3 examples I have given. Area, volume, density. Okay children, fundamental quantity, after derived quantity we have some important discussion that is called units. Unit plays a very important role in physics subject. Okay, for in physics means always unit is important. So for unit mark is always separate. If you didn't write the units in physics subject means you will be having no mark. Okay, so definition, units having definition. After definition you got 3 types of unit: SI system of unit, fundamental unit, derived unit. SI system is international system of units, that is called a standard unit. And then fundamental unit means fundamental quantities can be measured. Derived unit means derived quantities can be measured, that's all. And some important units, 5 important parameters or there I have written in the board, that is called length, mass, time, temperature, current. Length what is the unit? Meter. Mass what is the unit? Kilogram. Time what is the unit? Second. Temperature what is the unit? Kelvin. For current what is the unit? Ampere. Okay, next we are discussing length in detail. What is the definition of length? It is a distance between the 2 points. 2 points you are keeping, in between distance only called what? Length. Suppose if you want to measure the distance of the large objects for astronomical things and all, we make use of this 3 terms: astronomical unit, light year and parsec. And 1 astronomical unit equal to 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. 1 light year equal to 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter. 1 parsec equal to 3.26 light year. Okay, up to this class I will stop the content because too much if I taught means it is very difficult for you to understand. Okay, so this is enough for today's science class. First you take a textbook, or the teachers will send you some textbook pages to you, content. Okay, that content you take. If you don't have textbook means all of you take that book pages, and what I taught, everything is there in that book pages. Okay, so you take a pencil and you mark what are all the important definitions and terms I taught today class. So you underline that and you read it twice or thrice and make it. Not only the questions given by the teachers, okay, whatever pages they are covering, not only the questions you have to study. Being a 9th standard students, year after you are going to the upper classes, okay, 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, year after 1 mark you have to give more importance. For studying 1 mark, what is important, what you know, you have to take a pencil and you have to underline all the lines of the textbook. So you are sitting freely at home only now, only one subject daily you are seeing the online class. After that class is over, you better take the textbook pages, full pages you have to memorize. Okay children, that only help you to score very high mark in your oncoming public examinations, 10th or 11th or 12th, and for taking and in your career also you can able to achieve more things. Keep the habit of book reading, okay, not only whatever the questions the teacher giving, whatever the answers they are marking, only 2 line, 3 line, that is not enough. When you are matured, you have to think about all those things. First of all, take a book and read the textbook. Reader. So reading the textbook is very, very important year after. So today I taught 3 pages for you. 2.5 pages in first lesson measurement. You have to take that pages and you have to see what mistake today. Under measurement, what are all the terms I taught today, that you read twice or thrice and you close the textbook and you write it in the note. Okay, whether you are having rough note or you are having classwork, write all the things what I taught today and you get the parent signature. You write your name in that page and you have to post today evening 5 o'clock to your group. Okay, definitely you will improve. If you do like this, you will improve in your subjects. You get no doubts at all. You no failure at all. No deduction of mark also. Okay, daily you have to study like this. In textbook you have to read. That habit you have to bring, not only the question and answers, not only the self-evaluation, backside question, book back questions, book back 1 mark alone will not help you to achieve more things in the upcoming days. Only reading the entire textbook, you make use of reading the entire textbook. Keep the whole day engaged. Okay, all the subjects you have to study like this, the main subjects, science, maths, social, everything, English, Tamil, whatever. So daily, one day you are sitting fully. One subject, morning the class is over. Afternoon what you are going to do? You have to read the entire lesson. Will you do it? So if you do that, in that type of revision only help you to score more marks in the higher studies. Thank you children. We'll meet in the next class.